we talk about statistically who wins the fight. 90% of the time or more is the person who lands the first definitive strike, usually hitting somebody and knocking them down, or scoring the takedown. Okay? When you think about self-defense jiu-jitsu, it's often like boom, double bear hugs me, right? Like my arms are trapped, or I get caught like this, or I'm in a headlock. Okay? All these things are kind of worst case scenario. A lot of things had to fail to get me to this point. You'll see it taught in a seminar like bear hug, for example. And it's like, how do I get out of this? And then you show it, and people are like, man, I don't know how effective that is. Like, well, it's obviously not if you don't practice it. But the second part of that is, how did you get to this position to begin with? It's kind of one of those gun to the back of my head, now it's time to escape thing. I messed up a long time ago. I didn't manage distance properly to begin with. I didn't do anything to keep the person away from me. And now I got trapped with probably a bigger, stronger person, or probably male versus female. Right? And I'm in this bear hug. Okay, so I did all kinds of things wrong to begin with. But we never practice the thing that is most important, keeping the person away from me to begin with. Okay? Also, this works in conjunction with me backing up. Okay, one of the few times I would give ground is to keep the person at a distance I want them. Eventually, I have to stop backing up, because this gym's the largest open area you're ever going to get in a fight in your life. Right? Everything outside, there's stuff behind me. I can't just infinitely back up. I have to make a stand. So I'm going to choose, either because I'm forced to, because say a wall's behind me, or because the timing is right and I can tell by the way this person's acting, I have to act. Once I kick you in the stomach one time, we're fighting. If you continue after me after that, we're fighting. There's no other option to this besides run and die. Right? The other option is turn around and run and get tackled by this guy from behind. Right? So I'm gonna basically time this of he's either gonna force me to, and I can be forced into this, or I'm gonna time it off. I'm gonna set a limit in my brain. Okay. For me, once I've kicked you in the stomach and taken one step backwards, and you decide to keep coming, I know you want to fight, and I'm taking you down. For you, it may be different. You may try 3 or 4 times. You may back up more. That's up to you. Okay. But I'm gonna transition to a shot from the kick. So Boone comes at me, and I do a push kick, and then I step back, give myself some distance. I know once he crosses that imaginary line where I want to shoot, I'm shooting next. Okay? So he does the push kick, or I do the push kick, get distance, and he comes back, and I change levels to take my shot. Okay, so I'm just going to do a basic double leg. I change levels by bending at the knees, right? Driving with the back leg, take the short penetration step. He's going to walk into it, making it very effective. Hands hit at the knees, pull them out, drive with the back foot, driving straight down backwards for my double leg. Make sense? So I'm just setting an imaginary line. I'm standing right here. For me, I'm not backing up a whole lot. If I tell you I don't want to fight you and you come at me, and I use the push kick. Once you get back to that point, I'm pretty much done. Okay? I'm going to shoot and take you down. Okay? Very good with this? All right, let's practice this.